What's up, everyone? Marc Lobliner, CEO, MTS Nutrition, Chief Marketing Officer, TigerFitness.com, creator of the Outward Bar, and partner in the Ambrosia Collective and 015 Nutrition. So check it out. Testosterone replacement therapy, or TRT. That is when you take exogenous, or you inject, use gel, use a patch testosterone to replace the testosterone your body doesn't naturally produce anymore. For example, someone like me who is 40 years old will have lower levels of testosterone. What TRT does is bring us up to a normal to high normal level of that of a younger male. Now, hormone replacement therapy for HRT can include a TRT, which is normally testosterone, but also can include HGH, can include thyroid. It can basically include any hormone within your body. And the goal with TRT is not to become a professional bodybuilder. It's not for super physiological muscle gains. It's not to be the next Ben Johnson and run a super fast sprint. Simply for old dudes to feel good, perform great, have more energy at work, be able to come home, play with their kids, bang their wife, go to bed, sleep like a baby. That's what I look at HRT as, and that's what it does for me. My doctor is Hormone Health and Wellness out of Florida. I'll link him down below. Great people, but there are others, and of course your local doctor, although I will say not the scope of this video. Generally, general practitioners or non-hormone focused doctors will be absolutely horrific. They will look at your hormones, look at the broad spectrum, and think that low normal is good. No, it's not. And also, there are different levels of what people need. For example, someone like me who runs 10 plus companies, large companies, who has 3 children involved in travel sports, wrestling, boxing, soccer, who has all these responsibilities, wants to be a good husband. I just took on a new coaching job at a local high school. I have no time to slow down. So I want to make sure I'm optimized. I look at HRT as optimizing. But I know a lot of y'all watching this video, in fact, probably most of you guys watching this video do not have a doctor providing your testosterone, aka your steroids. You do not have a doctor looking over your blood work. You do not have a doctor making sure you're okay. You bought your drugs either from the internet, some dude at the gym, whatever. I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you the dangers in that. I've done many videos of that. I'm here to make sure that you are able to mitigate the risks or the deleterious, possibly deleterious or negative effects from injecting testosterone and other hormones into your body. This will not cover estrogen control. This will not cover hormonal issues when you come off. It will not cover PCT. This is my top 3 ways to stay healthy while on TRT. Also, how to stay healthy while on a steroid cycle. This will not be all-encompassing. Simply my top 3. I'm going to get some basics out of the way. Number 1, don't overbulk. Obesity is just bad for you. It kills people. It's a comorbidity to many things, including the new virus that I can't say the word or they demonetized my video, floating around there that might have come from a country in Asia. Messed that up. So at the end of the day, don't get too fat. Another one, this does not count towards my top 3, drink plenty of fluids. On another one, stay active, do your cardio, okay? Now, my top 3 will involve supplementation, full disclosure. It will also involve something that's easy to do. It will involve 3 things. These are my top 3, not the only 3. Number 1 is to control your hematocrit levels, to make sure that your blood doesn't get too thick, to even ensure that your blood pressure might, be a little more controlled. Donate blood. That's right, donate blood. Now, there is a question when you donate blood saying, have you taken any steroids that weren't prescribed you? For those of you on HRT, well, you're totally cool. You can answer that correctly because you haven't. Your stuff was prescribed. For those of you on illegal drugs, I'm not telling you to lie and perjure yourself. I'm saying that if you want to donate blood, you cannot say that you have used illegal steroids. So take that advice as you may. If you wish to donate blood, you cannot say that you used illegal steroids. What donating blood does, again, keeps your hematocrit in check. In essence, helps keep your blood less thick, which means that you have less chance of having heart effects or any issues relating to the iron levels or any other issues within your blood. A lot of people will get super high iron levels. Look at giving blood as an oil change for your body. Now, how often? Normally every 8 weeks. Myself, I do double red. That is an hour long. Instead of normally donate blood, it's like 10 minutes. Takes an hour. And what they do is they take your blood out and they take all the blood cells out. So you get double red, right? They take blood cells out, but they put your stuff back in and also put saline back in with it. So you don't lose any blood volume. You still have the same amount of volume of liquid as you would blood in your cells. For me, that's a little less harsh. When I donate blood, I tend to be a little bit laxative, a little bit less intense for about 48 hours. When I do double reds, I have no issues at all. Double reds, you could donate every 16 weeks. Regular old blood donation, you could donate every 8 weeks in the USA. I believe it's 12 weeks for my friends in the UK. Number 2, one of the biggest issues for steroid use is your lipid levels. When you get your blood work done and you're on steroids, generally speaking, if you're on oral steroids, it will affect your liver. And we will have a supplement to take care of that next. Again, not take care of that, but again, help to mitigate some of the consequences of being on harsh oral steroids. Now, when you have offset or imbalanced lipid levels, that can lead to bad things. So again, you're looking at your HDL, LDL cholesterol, okay? Those are two things. It can drive your HDL down, drive your LDL up. That's bad. It can also throw off your HDL to LDL ratio. That's bad as well. So what I recommend is taking fish oil. Okay, how much fish oil? I have no data to show what will help this exact cause. But many organizations, including even CrossFit, recommend 3 grams of combined EPA DHA a day. Not 3 grams of fish oil, but 3 grams of the EPA DHA extract. So for my pills, MTS Nutrition Fish Oil, I'll link it down below, that would be 5 of these. So my recommendation, if you're on steroids, take this or another fish oil. If you want something that tastes delicious, Barlean's makes an omega swirl that my kids love. But I like the soft gels and they're extremely inexpensive. Do that. So there's 2. Number 1, donate blood. Number 2, healthy fats. Now I'm going to expand on the fish oil and also say make sure your diet is rich in healthy fats. Eat your servings of wild fish every week. Wild salmon, whatever it is. If you can eat anchovies and sardines, have at it. I'd rather not. I'd rather eat a dirty hooker's vagina than eat that stuff. So at the end of the day, don't mess with those. I hate them. If you like them, good. Have your anchovy pizza, whatever. But fish oil pills take care of that. But again, make sure you're eating healthy fats. You know, I even like people eating some red meat. It has CLA in it, some beautiful things, some grass-fed beef. Look, dude, eat healthy fats, okay? Bottom line, if you get monounsaturates, olive oil, if you get some avocado oil, shit like that, go to town. Okay, so eat your healthy fats and supplement with fish oil. Number 3 would be to mitigate any issues. Now, there's a number 1 organ health product ever created. That's Ambrosia Nectar. Ambrosia Nectar does a lot of things from heart health, liver health, all of the above. It is beyond any explanation how awesome nectar is. The list of ingredients is out of control, out of this world. And I've had so many people who are steroid users or past steroid users, just couldn't get their liver enzymes or their BUN in check, coming back with perfect blood levels of these things. Now, I'm not making any claims, not making any medical claims. These are simply anecdotal reports of people getting results, but the supplements have so much data on them, the ingredients in nectar. So again, it's Ambrosia Nectar. I'll link that down below as well. Now, I'd like to add one thing. Now, HRT, TRT, I've done more videos defending HRT. HRT has not only changed my life, It's changed my wife's. My wife has been dealing with issues with energy, gone to countless doctors, endocrinologists, you name it. She has a video on this. And it's something like a woman's story of HRT or something, whatever. But she finally saw Dr. Kurt, who is my doctor at Hormone Health and Wellness. And he has her on testosterone cream, progesterone. I'll explain that in a second. That's a fantastic story right there. And thyroid. And she is, I'll tell you what, it not only helped her feel like a better person, perform better at work, but it literally saved our marriage. Well, I'm not going to say saved, going to counseling saved our marriage, but I'll tell you what, just fixing her energy. I'm very high energy. So when someone doesn't match me high energy, I think they don't like me. That caused us to drift apart, and that caused me to be a fucking asshole. So what we did is we fixed that, went to counseling. And then once she got on the HRT, it improved a lot of things. Sex drive, attitude, emotions, things like that. Things that really helped our relationship. So again, it's about more than just getting jacked muscles and being able to do this. It's about being able to think better, being able to feel better, being able to focus better, being a better husband, a better wife. HRT will change your life if you need it. If you don't need it, don't take it. But it'll change your life if you need it. So the progesterone thing, this is something that should have been supplemented all along. My wife we've had 2 miscarriages, which by the way are the worst things that could ever happen other than losing your child after they're born, right? And she was put on prometrium during her pregnancy. My wife has always had abnormally low levels of progesterone. So by supplementing with that along with the test cream, again, I can't say enough how much it's helped us. So for those of you who are older, who are 35, whose testosterone is lower, or who just don't feel like you have the energy you did in your 20s or your 30s, I have just as much energy now as I did in my 20s. You guys should see me. I'm running around like a crazy man. Like I have the busiest day of anybody I know, and I don't want to stop. What HRT allows you to do is to maintain the youth and vigor and even improve. I've never felt better. I've never had a better physique, in my opinion. A lot of you will disagree. I've aged. I got wrinkles and all this. I don't look like I did when I started on YouTube in 2011, but it's definitely changed me. You know, it's changed me for the better. And again, I am a huge advocate of HRT for those who need it. And just like I'm a huge advocate of marriage counseling for those who need it, right? If you need something, it's okay to get help. And that's what HRT is for me. I know a lot of you guys say, you're on more than HRT. Okay, if you believe I am, that just means that I'm taking HRT and I'm working really hard and I'm getting some really, really, really good steroid results. But honestly, I've told you guys my dose. I've told you guys what I'm taking. It's just what you make of it, man. It's what you make of your life. And I just want to say this, man. You know what? You want to wake up every day and you want to feel thankful for what it is that you have in life, right? I'm thankful. Where am I sitting now? On my screen porch, my beautiful house in Brentwood, Tennessee. I'm looking out there at my backyard, the forest in the background. It's gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, I wish I would have known this when I lived in apartments or when I was just really not happy with life, you know, when I was broke, you know, when I was a kid and I just was nearly suicidal and I went through some hard times. And if I had the mindset that I've learned to have through years and years of self-reflection and making mistakes, and boy, did I make a lot of mistakes, and I still do, just not as many, and I learned from them much faster. You know, you only live once. Like, look at it this way. I just posted this on Instagram today. If you don't follow me on Instagram, it's at Marc Lobliner. You know, we're given this body, we're lent this body from God, right? This is our body. And we get it for about 80 to 100 years if we're lucky, right? We get to use it. What you do with your body is up to you, right? What you do with this vessel is up to you. What I recommend everybody does is obviously for me, I want you to live your best life ever. And I want you to love people. I want you to help people. I want to go out and I want to change the world for the better. So when I die, I leave behind a legacy. And I leave a footprint that led to positivity and not negativity. Now, I also want to make sure I push my body as much as I can. I'm given this one body. I want to have optimal testosterone. I want to have optimal growth hormone. I want to be able to maximize every single year I have on this planet. And that's what I do. And that's what I encourage all of you to do. Go out there, lift weights, run, go swim at the beach, go swim with dolphins. I mean, enjoy, enjoy the sunrise, enjoy the sunset. Just take it all in, because one day you're dead. And that doesn't happen anymore. Enjoy everything. Enjoy people smiling at you. Take off your mask and smile at people. Give someone a hug. Help somebody, right? I just want y'all to enjoy life as much as I'm enjoying life now. And if what I just talked about, if that's the route you want to take, I want to make sure you maximize that. That's honestly why I do these videos. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and of course, bringing it back. That's not a game. Man, I love me some chocolate chip cookies and milk. Oh, I was eating chocolate chip cookies and milk! Chocolate chip cookie MTS way. Made with real cookies.